In today's video, we take a look at Sony's brand new patent, which is whatever this thing is on screen. It looks like some sort of controller for the future of PlayStation, but we're not sure exactly what it is just yet, so let's get into the video. Here we go, back at it yet again with another video. Good day guys, I'm Champ Chong, and if you end up enjoying today's video, make sure you smack that like button real good. I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, if you subscribed, if you're not a subscriber. And please make sure that notification bell is on so you know when I upload videos. But anyway, we've got some things to talk about in this video, and the main thing is, what is this that's on screen that you guys see right here? Yeah, man, PlayStation, what are you guys up to? Now, you're probably thinking, Champ, wait, you're probably being fooled. This thing can't be real. But it is real. Sony have filed a patent for whatever this controller is meant to be. But just a quick side note, this definitely isn't the DualShock 5 controller. We can confirm that. It is not the DualShock 5 controller. We've actually seen actual footage of the controller itself in the wild with that dev kit that did leak last week. And we've also seen the patents that have been filed for the DualShock 5 controller. And this isn't it. This is something completely different. Over the last 24 hours or so, Sony Interactive Entertainment filed this patent right here, which you can see on screen, which is a PlayStation multifunctional game controller. This was found out through the guys of Let's Go Digital, which were the original people that found the patent for the dev kit of the PlayStation 5, that ugly design of the V thing. And then they also mocked up these images, which we've all seen before, and also the images of the controller in 3D that you see right here, which are just renders, 3D renders. They aren't the official what it looks like, but it's pretty much everything that we are getting from the patent itself that you see on screen right here. So what we see on screen right here is some sort of really strange, looks like a micro console, what were they, Game Boy Micro type things, where it's got some, I don't even know where to begin. It's all over the place. This thing is truly strange. But I am going to try and make sense of this thing. So the first thing I'm going to mention, as I kind of just did, Let's Go Digital were the ones who found this patent, and then they also decided to mock up the 3D render. Now, because there are quite a lot of things going on in the patent, I am going to try and explain this in a simple sort of way. Essentially, what this controller seems to be doing is that it will connect via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi to multiple devices, such as a PC, games console, or a smart TV, and it can transfer that data between them. An example that has been given by Let's Go Digital is that this controller, I don't even know if you can call it a controller, but this controller thing could end up beaming some PC game to your TV, and you play it through the TV and instead of the PC itself, or you can send photos or music or videos, and you can seamlessly just put those from one to the other, and that's what it's kind of meant to do essentially. But that's not all of it. That's not everything it seems to be able to do. The most interesting thing about this controller-looking controller thing is that it has the ability to provide the user with context-sensitive information depending on your location. Options on the device's screen will change if, say, you're out and about rather than at home. So you can take this thing in multiple places. Now, examples given are that you may be able to view a map while you're outside, or fire up a game with a friend while you're at their house. Basically, it'll be able to pull relevant information to you instead of having one concrete set of options. It also has a fingerprint scanner, gyroscope, a heart rate monitor, and more. And it just sounds like some sort of really interesting take on pretty much every smart device that's kind of been created in the past half decade or so. Now, another thing to note down is that Let's Go Digital did note down that this patent was published more quickly than usual with Sony, and it suspects that this speed of the filing of the patent may indicate that Sony are pushing forward with this device, or at least the technology that's in it. This means that there is a chance that this could become some sort of part of the PlayStation 5's controller, or I guess console, and it would just add to that experience that you do get with the PlayStation 5 once it is out. And that's a really interesting take on all this that we do have on screen right here. So yeah, what do I make of all this? I think it's cool that Sony are pushing forward with more hardware, but I don't know if this thing is necessary. Then again, it is so early. All we have is this patent, and I really actually don't know what to make of it. On one hand, I'm like, whoa, this is exciting stuff. But then I'm like, this thing looks ugly, and I'm hoping that they just kind of filed this patent to have that technology available, to have that, like, theirs, and just so no one can rip them off or steal it. And that way they'll actually create something even bigger and better eventually once this does come out. But with the speed of the filing the patent, I really don't know if it's going to go that direction. I think it will become whatever it is really right now, and they're going to build that and release it alongside the PlayStation 5. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think regarding this matter. I'm kind of just on the fence with this whole thing. It looks crazy. Like, it looks so retro, and even the console itself, the dev kit, I should say, that we have seen out in the wild, I'll just pop it up on screen right here. Yeah, like, even this console looks kind of retro yet modern at the same time. And then if you take a look at this thing, it looks kind of like the original NES controller, but with a screen on it. Yeah, it looks pretty wild. And even some of the mock-ups originally, like, all the way up until a year ago with the DualShock 5 controller mock-ups, a lot of people had, like, these renders that had screens on it instead of a touchpad. But now we're getting this strange controller thing, like, and that has a screen on it. I really don't know what to make of it, if I'm being completely honest. But what I will say is that it is exciting. That's what I've kind of just said multiple times in this. I'm excited to see where this does go, because it does have potential. If they do this right, maybe go with a slightly different design, because I think that's going to make people go, whoa, what is this? Because it does look quite small, but I think it has that potential to do some really cool stuff, because I know a lot of my friends that do work like 9-to-5 jobs. I'm lucky that I get to work from home and make YouTube videos, but a lot of these people that work in offices and they just want to have a lunch break, but they don't want to bring their console and they want to continue playing their game, they use remote play with their phone and their PlayStation 4 controller, and it works amazing. Like, at first, remote play wasn't the greatest thing out there, but remote play now in 2019, almost 2020, we're getting some amazing technology. I should say it's progressing really well, and it's a really good technology. So maybe they're going with some sort of next step, the future generation, the next generation of remote play with this thing, but taking it even further and making it kind of a smart device at the same time. Now, my biggest worry here is how much is this thing going to cost on top of already getting yourself a PS5, maybe an extra controller, depends what you get, a headset, you may already have that, and then you got games to buy, you got multiple games to get, and you got to get your PlayStation Plus subscription. Do you really need this thing? I don't think it's going to be one of those things that you really need. It's going to be one of those additions, and it's going to be for pretty much those people that just go out and need that specific thing. But if this thing does come out with the PS5 around the same time as it, maybe soon after its release, maybe in 2021, I'm going to pick one up, because it looks interesting, as I said. So yeah, let me know your guys' opinion in the comments down below. As I said, I'm on the fence. This thing is strange, but I'll pick one up anyway if it does eventually come out and it's exactly what it seems like it is. But yeah, it's exciting times for the future of consoles, for the future of gaming, for the future of technology in general. I can't speak right now, but as I asked you guys, let me know your opinions in the comments down below, because this thing just looks really, really, really strange. And just to reiterate one more time, this is not going to be the official PlayStation 5 controller. This is some sort of add-on, an additional thing that Sony are working on behind the scenes, and it is official. It's coming from Sony, so it's pretty crazy. Anyway, that does it for today's video, pretty much with the gaming news part of the video. There isn't any other sort of gaming news that I looked up today. I was like spending hours and hours and hours, and there just wasn't anything too exciting. So instead, I'm going to do something that you guys asked me and have been asking in the comments for the past week or so, ever since I changed up my setup. As you guys know, it was a bit different. And this is actually, in my opinion, and a lot of you guys too, on Twitter, on Instagram, in the YouTube comments have been saying like, champ, love the new setup and all that. So a lot of you guys have been asking, can you get a little bit of a sneak preview of a gaming setup? Well, I'm not going to do a full gaming setup. Instead, here at the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys a quick show like of what is around, how I've changed it and everything. And yeah, this is essentially to get me to 10 minutes if I haven't already. But yeah, that's how YouTube works. If I don't make a 10-minute video, they don't promote it and it kills the channel. So it's not up to me, but here we go. I just thought I'd fulfill your dreams of seeing my setup up close and personal ever since the change. But here we go. Let me show you guys around.
Alrighty, so here is my gaming setup. So this is what you see when you walk into the room. So it all used to be like this desk, those shelves are still in the same spot, but this desk used to be in front of both those shelves against that wall, but I decided I'm gonna move it here and change the way I record videos, and it actually created quite a lot more space, but I'm gonna get to all that in a second. The first thing I am gonna show you guys is what I sit in front of. Yes, you guys have seen me complain, if you do sit through to the end of the videos, I complain about that dang light right there. It is insanely bright. As you can see, if I back away, you see a lot less. So, yeah, that's where I sit. There's my chair. I do sit, I don't stand. I'm quite tall, so if I stood, I'd be way up there. Anyway, yeah, so this is the microphone I use to record my videos. There is the tripod and the big bright light. Let me just move the chair out of the way. I use my MacBook there. There's the smack the like button. Make sure you smack the like button. And yeah, so that's how I record my videos. And they are usually like here pretty much. So let's check out what we've got here. And oh my God, I almost fell over. Yoda. So you're probably gonna notice a theme here. I'm a massive Star Wars fan. That isn't Baby Yoda, unfortunately, but it's just Yoda looking all bug-eyed. He honestly looks kind of stoned. But here is the Stone Cold Steve Austin Championship belt. This is legit. This is like real heavy and big and beefy and everything. So yeah, that is that. I got gifted that from WWE 2K Games, which is just an amazing, probably one of the coolest gifts I've ever received. Down there, yeah, those are my Jordans. They are the Jordan 1s. I've honestly worn them like, oh man, like 4 times in my life because they're just too clean. They're just too white and clean. And I just don't wear them. This is a Pac-Man light. I honestly don't know if you can see that very well. It's a little ghost. And back here, Sprunk from GTA. And there is a Mad Max like Champ Chong without the valves because it couldn't fit. Number plate, and that is Mad Max. It isn't Michael from GTA. A lot of people think that's Michael in the background of my videos. It isn't, but this is something that everybody knows. It's Spider-Man. I got this for like 10 bucks in China, and it's one of the coolest things I ever bought for $10. It looks legit. I'm pretty sure it's not real. It's not officially by Marvel or anything, or Disney, I should say. No, it wouldn't be Disney. It would just be Marvel, I guess. But yeah, yes, you can see a couple of GTA copies there. They're my faves back there. That I got in Japan, and I have never opened it, so I don't even know if there's a disc inside it. It's sealed, so I just don't touch it. That is my YouTube play button. Hopefully I get the million one soon. I'm working hard. I haven't missed a video upload in over a week, and I'm gonna keep that up because, well, I wanna make the best videos and the most news videos in the world or something. I don't know. So here is my setup. I'm actually kind of rushing now because, well, my battery is running out on my camera, but there's my PC. Got some more shoes over there. There's some NBA 2K shoes. Darth Vader light. I don't keep this here when I'm actually using my computer. I just kind of put it there for the videos. And these are some figures. You can see Agent 47, Batman Arkham. You can see bobblehead Michael Jordan here. I got that in China too. And some BB-8s. Goku, Cartman, I'm not gonna say his other name in the game because I'll probably get demoned. Anyway, yeah, I got the Dragonite there, which lost its tail when I was in Japan rushing for my flight. It's somewhere in a Japanese airport, so hopefully someone found my tail. Back here, honestly I haven't figured out what I wanna do with this shelf. It's just got some figurines and like Wolverine claws. Check those out from Logan. My old camera, which is pretty much the same as this one. And finally this, which I got from Crash Team Racing, which is officially like, it's made from wood and those are proper feathers. That thing is awesome. But that is my setup, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And that does it for the video. Back to you, champ.
And yeah, there we have it, guys. That does it for the video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. Hopefully you enjoyed the little bit of a setup here. If you did, please smack the like button real good. Subscribe if you're not subscribed with the notification bell on. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.